Have you ever wondered how sometimes the most moving stories of love can turn into the most heartbreaking betrayals? The tumultuous marriages of 10 black celebrities who ended up with terrible spouses will be the subject of our tour today. This story may leave you speechless. If you follow me to the finish, you will discover every aspect of these moving, sometimes shocking, and always thought-provoking stories. This movie will look at the challenging lessons that some of the most well-known personalities in entertainment have learned from their experiences with broken hopes and betrayed trust. Their stories are more than just tabloid fodder. They are powerful reminders that even those with exceptional talent and accomplishment may become victims of the wrong kind of love. Get ready to discover the pure, unadulterated truth about these well-known alliances that many of us suspected were doomed from the start. Let's start with the story of one of Hollywood's most beautiful and talented actors, Halle Berry. Known for her award-winning performances and appealing on-screen demeanor, Halle Berry once seemed destined for a glamorous and happy existence. However, her marriage to singer Eric Bennett was far from perfect behind the scenes. At first it appeared like Halle, with her grace and charisma, and Eric, a successful singer with a promising future, were a perfect match. But as time went on, it became painfully clear that their relationship was being weakened by Eric's personal problems. He then admitted that his struggles with a sexual addiction had caused serious, irreparable damage to their relationship. Despite Halle's best efforts to save the marriage, the betrayal was too heartbreaking to endure. Her pain was exacerbated by the fact that she had given the relationship her all and let her heart be completely exposed, only to have that trust betrayed. This story serves as a caution that even the most exceptional individuals can fall prey to partnerships that are unable or unwilling to adapt to their changing needs. Halle's perseverance, however, is clear as she exploited her hardship to impart a powerful lesson. True love necessitates honesty and respect for one another, not just material money and fame. Next up is Whitney Houston, whose name is still linked to poignant songs and undeniable skill. Whitney's early years were full of promise. Her incredible voice, compelling stage presence, and limitless potential made her seem unstoppable. But behind the glamorous success lurked a turbulent personal life that would eventually contribute to her tragic death. Whitney and Bobby Brown's marriage quickly descended into chaos, despite initially being seen as the merger of two musical titans. Bobby's erratic attitude, which was made worse by his own personal problems, drew Whitney into a whirlpool of drama, addiction, and toxic behavior. Many people thought their romance would last, but it ended up becoming a tragic public spectacle. Bobby's careless lifestyle and constant instability were the main causes of Whitney's decline, which affected her personal and professional lives. Even while Whitney's extraordinary ability continues to win hearts throughout the world, the hurt of her relationship left a lasting legacy that serves as a reminder that even the most talented people may be wrecked by the wrong spouse. Then there's Tina Turner, a legendary musician whose amazing voice and powerful stage presence transformed the rock and roll industry. Tina's story is one of both hardship and achievement. When she was young, she wed Ike Turner, and the two of them created some of the most well-known songs of the era. Behind the scenes, however, their marriage was a wretched misery. Ike Turner's need for complete control and his physical and emotional violence made Tina's life unbearable. Despite her extraordinary talent and resilience, Tina was forced to endure a relationship that slowly crushed her soul. It wasn't until she found the strength to leave, with nearly nothing left, that she began the difficult process of rebuilding her life. Her courageous choice to leave such a poisonous environment not only allowed Tina to restore her inner strength, but also paved the way for her triumphant solo comeback. Her story serves as a potent reminder that real liberation arises from knowing when to let go, and that often the biggest battles are fought within our own hearts. It is both motivating and terrible. Jennifer Hudson's story is another example of a love story gone wrong. Jennifer appeared to have it all at one point: a prosperous job, a devoted family, and an apparently perfect relationship with actor and former wrestler David Otunga. Renowned for her exceptional talent and positive outlook, Jennifer is a great singer and actor. Their engagement and relationship portrayed a happy family life, filled with the excitement of having a child together and the possibility of a shared future. However, what many thought was a rock-solid bond began to reveal cracks over time. Their 2017 split was anything but peaceful due to a heated custody battle over their son and accusations of control. The public nature of their argument, which exposed the raw emotions and deep scars that both Jennifer and David suffered, made the breakup even more painful. For Jennifer, a strong and resilient woman, the heartbreak was a sobering reminder that even the most talented and popular people may be shattered by betrayed trust. Her experience serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of choosing a spouse who can actually offer emotional stability and support, rather than one who creates constant turmoil and instability. Mary J. Blige, who is frequently called the Queen of R&B, has built her career on her ability to use her soulful voice and music to express strong emotions. Despite her obvious talent and the accolades she has earned over the years, Mary's personal life has not always been picture perfect. Her turbulent marriage to her lifelong partner, whose name has come to symbolize betrayal and suffering, left her with chronic wounds. Although Mary has always been open about the challenges she faced in her relationships, the story of her failed marriage serves as a sobering reminder that even the strongest voices can be muffled by the agony of personal betrayal. Her narrative serves as a reminder of the need of true love and respect for one another, as well as the fact that skill cannot compensate for a spouse who fails to uphold these core principles. However, Mary's story is one of both pain and incredible artistic achievement, as her experience with loss has also served as the inspiration for some of her most moving compositions. Superstar Janet Jackson has personal issues that many fans found unsettling, despite the fact that her genius and innovative style had forever altered the music industry. Her first marriage, which began when she was just 18, to James DeBarge, seemed like a dream come true at the time. Their union first appeared auspicious, as both came from musically prominent families. However, the reality was very different, since James DeBarge struggled with substance abuse, and his addictions quickly harmed their relationship. Despite her best efforts to keep the marriage intact, Janet finally decided it couldn't endure and decided to end it. The decision to quit the marriage so young was brave, and it helped Janet grow more self-aware and self-sufficient. Her story, which includes early grief and a subsequent rise to fame, serves as a reminder that sometimes the hardest decisions lead to greater personal growth and a more authentic way of life. Renowned for her powerful voice and honest, unadorned lyrics, dynamic R&B musician K. Michelle has experienced her share of turbulent relationships. K. Michelle has been honored throughout her career for her songs and her courage in sharing the challenges in her love life. Her personal achievements have been overshadowed by rumors and media headlines, and her marriage to an unfaithful man has been a constant source of distress. Despite the constant barrage of criticism and the intense examination of her relationships, K. Michelle has persisted, using her experiences as inspiration for her music and to stand by other women who have been betrayed in a similar way. And the lessons we learn can inspire us to become even more robust and independent, even when love doesn't work out. Her story serves as a powerful example of how one can use personal adversity as a source of strength. Viva Fox's abrupt transformation in her personal life stunned many of her followers. Renowned for her flair and exuberant nature, Viva Fox is a well-known entertainment figure. After receiving accolades for her natural beauty and captivating stage presence, Viva's marriage soured when several allegations of adultery and personal betrayals began to surface. Viva struggled to keep up a glossy yet approachable persona, and finally the public's criticism of her personal choices overshadowed her musical prowess. Viva's once-adored image began to fade into a shade of regret as her personal life got increasingly complex with scandal and controversy. Fans remember the early days when Viva became well-known due to her unadulterated skill and infectious personality. A reminder that an artist's spirit can still be visible through personal misfortune, albeit with a sense of bittersweet nostalgia. Viva's story is one of tenacity in the face of tragedy and relentless media attention. Toni Braxton, another R&B powerhouse, is well known for her enthralling voice and poignant songs. But in her personal life, she has suffered heartbreak. Even though Toni was once considered the 1990s revelation because of her moving singles and captivating performances, her marriage marked a turning point that many perceived as the start of her slide. One of the saddest stories in the music industry is often her romance with a man whose greed and dishonesty devastated her world. Toni's marriage, which at first seemed to be a dream come true, gradually deteriorated as a result of dishonesty and money disputes. For years to come, Toni's music and public image would be impacted by the persistent conflicts over money and trust. However, despite going through one of the most difficult periods of her life, Toni Braxton managed to turn that pain into some of her most enduring and emotionally stirring songs, demonstrating her tenacity and unyielding will to face life's challenges. Last but not least is Faith Evans, whose moving remarks and expressive voice have influenced millions of people all around the world. Faith's relationship with the renowned rapper and music producer turned out to be a roller coaster of emotions and public issues, despite initially seeming like a marriage made in heaven. Their romance, which had been hailed for its passion and creativity, gradually deteriorated into a series of public disputes and betrayals that hurt them both. It was nearly impossible for their relationship to endure the constant strain because of the enormous stakes of their public existence and the intensive media attention. Despite the heartbreak and the several issues that followed, Faith Evans has been able to maintain her dignity and utilize her experiences as inspiration for her music. Her narrative is relatable to fans of all ages, since it is a powerful reminder that one always has the strength to get back up and start over, even in the face of lost love. These 10 stories all deal with betrayal, emotional pain, and the often crippling weight of famous relationships. In addition to being private decisions, these Black celebrities' marriages were also public events that were continuously observed and scrutinized. Their stories show how, when coupled with the pressures of individual ambition and the demands of celebrity, love can often have disastrous repercussions. Despite the challenges and heartache, These ladies have all demonstrated an incredible capacity to emerge from the ashes of their shattered relationships. By channeling their pain into their music, art, and continuous pursuit of personal growth, they serve as a reminder that even during our worst moments, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow. As you watch this video, pause to reflect on the important lessons these stories teach. These women, Halle Berry, Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, Jennifer Hudson, Mary J. Blige, Janet Jackson, Kate Michelle, Viva Fox, Toni Braxton, and Faith Evans, have all become representations of strength, perseverance, and sincerity, in spite of having gone through unimaginable adversity in their personal lives. Their stories serve as a reminder that there is rarely a clear route to happiness, and that we can sometimes become our strongest, most inspirational selves at our most difficult moments. In addition to the sorrow of failed marriages, these stories emphasize the importance of personal integrity, the resilience of the human spirit, and the potential for self-discovery. Thank you for sticking with it through to the end. If you found this analysis of the tumultuous romantic relationships of these 10 Black superstars to be as fascinating and educational as I was, then take a moment to like this video and leave a comment below. What lessons do you believe we can learn from these amazing adventures? And which narrative most resonated with you? If you want to gain more in-depth information on the lives of celebrities and the real stories behind the headlines, click the notification bell and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any updates. Remain resilient, keep motivated, and never forget that every heart has a unique story to tell, and that often the most significant changes come from the most difficult obstacles.